Here is Lowry. It's George on the wing. Shoots from the elbow. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And the versatility of Paul George's game. Elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
And you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Baylor. It's good from long range. Baylor's got the opening field goal of the game for Dallas.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Lowry for three. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay. For the lax coverage that time. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
It's blocked. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. It's tipped. Here's Archibald. Ginobili up top. Pass to George. And Lowry has it in the corner. Clock at 6. Here is Perkins. Makes it off the glass.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Basket counts.
And that's why you always want the offense running through Tiny. He's a dual threat with his passing and scoring, and he's always going to make the right decision, like on that assist.
And Lowry gets it to go.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
To the left wing. To the inside. Dallas moving the ball around. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The inbound.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Dallas making a switch here. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the game. .149 left to play in the first. Free can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother. That three-point attempt.
Pass to Morning. Outside Kid. No good from outside. Down low. Free. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Kittle. And it's all evened up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. first quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bird right side. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Here's Free. Pass to Russell. A three ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Bird. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, and in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Kittle. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Free. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Bird. Lob pass to George.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
And it's Smith's missing.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And that. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And they're moving it up. Here's Scola. That shot missing. Bird with some nice D. Dallas leading by 3. Outside, George. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kidd with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Blackman. Cranes the jumper to finish the break. Blackman's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Free. Pass to Smits. Lets it go from deep. And Blackman pulls it down. And here's Bird. Back to George. Now Mourning. Plenty of space. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Smits. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Russell from long range. Lowry's shot is good.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
And here's the fast break. Here's Scola. And no good, trying to use the glass.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Ginobili outside. Pass to Mikan. Back to Ginobili. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Lanier. Outside, George. The long distance 3 is buried. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Gilmore. And the rejection by Perkins. They recover it. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Pass to Allen. George with the ball. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Perkins got 6.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And that one, good.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Kicks it out to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lanier. Over Mikan. Lanier, no good. Dallas leading by 5. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Ginobili looking around. Got a piece of it. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. Lanier tips it back in.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
Here's Gilmore. Ginobili. Dallas again missing. Got a piece of it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by George. Pass to Lowry. On the wing, George. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Kicks it out to Ginobili. Here's Mikan. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Mikan's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas. They lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Mikan. It's Ginobili with the drive. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Gilmore. Rebound by Perkins.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
Fast break, Dallas. Ginobili up top. Pass to Mikan. And the rejection by Lowry. Over in the corner, Allen. Now here is Lowry. He's got 5. For the lead, Gilmore grabs the miss. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Count it, good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And Ginobili, here we go.
Oh, nice setup by Baylor. Man, this guy can pass, shoot, rebound. Anything you need, he's there to provide it.
On the wing, George. There's the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Ginobili. A second chance effort. Gilmore. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Ginobili's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Perkins. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Good on the shot. He's got 7.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Smits. Morning with some nice D.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And George gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Oh, yikes! Look out below. About that finish.
1:37 left to play in the third. It's Kidd with the drive. Pass to Blackman. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. It's a 9-point spread. .114 left in the third. Here's Free. Russell left side. Paul George with the steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Blackman, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Scola. It's rebounded by Dallas.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
.29 seconds left in the third. No good. Shot missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one drops for him.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And Kidd, no good on that one. Here's Kittles. Misses the 3. Pass to Blackman. Outside for George. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. 5 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Blackman. Great play by Bird to set it up. Blackman's got 9.
An obsessive perfectionist. Bird's become one of the great passers this league has ever seen.
And so it's Dallas, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Scola, and the layup falls.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
To the middle. Here's Morning. Inside. Over Kittles. Offline from the high post.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Pass to Smits. And the shot is good.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Kittles. Here's World B free. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh,
Too much at that. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
To the paint. No good from Perkins.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
It's blocked. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Baylor. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And Ginobili with the slam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Perkins with the bucket.
And the noticeable thing about Perkins, everything he does is smooth, especially that jumper.
Here's Archibald. Pass to Gilmore. And it's Perkins with the rebound. George way outside. Gilmore grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 17. Outside Baylor. Here's Gilmore. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Allen for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Allen's got himself on the board with three there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Lowry. And it's off the back rim. No good. Dallas with the ball. 16-point lead. Elgin Baylor on the wing. The good-looking shot from the wing. Baylor's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, a great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Back to Lowry. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the basket by Ginobili.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Baylor. Another three for Dallas.
Another good play. This is how they've built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Gordon. Pass to Gilmore. Banked in off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with
So El Paso will get the first possession. Outside Bryant. It's stolen. Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Fast break El Paso. Bird with the bucket.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Outside Baylor. Kept alive. Pass to Gilmore. Another shot. He lays it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Pass to Gilmore. Some solid defense from Kobe. Third left side. Outside for Kobe. On deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ginobili outside. The shot misses. Good D by Olajuwon.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Right side, Kobe. Down low. Some nice ball movement here by El Paso.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Olajuwon. And Olajuwon drops them both. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Elgin Baylor on the wing. No good with the triple.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Basket counts.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Out to West. To the right side. Here's Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim. Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Great look. High percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Dallas.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
So both teams making some changes here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Inside. Malone misses. Dallas trails by 5. Kidd, good.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Taken away by Kidd. Thomas with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Bird. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. El Paso leading by 3. And Richmond with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts. Clearly a foul.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Good on both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Stolen by Bird. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Kidd from the arc. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Kidd's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Malone. Up and in on the layup. He's got 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from El Paso, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Here's El Paso. To the inside. Casal. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Malone's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for El Paso. Out to Bird. Looking for George. He gets it there. And it's El Paso with the ball. Now here's Richmond. Off target at the rim.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Pass to Morning. Over Cassell. Dallas moving it around. Lets it go from 14. Richmond outside. Here's Cassell. To the wing right side. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Elgin Baylor on the wing. It's stolen by Bryant. West outside. Back to Bird.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Up top, Richmond. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Dallas trails by 4. Here's Baylor. Drops in the tray. Baylor's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Kobe attacking. Outside for Richmond. Back to Bryant. Here's Elijah. Outside Bryant. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Bird. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Well, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
To the middle. The kick out to Bryant. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mikan's shot is good. And it's El Paso with the ball. Pass to Richmond. .149 left in the first half of the game. That's tipped. Here's Ginobili. And Ginobili with the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
So timeout called here, the first for El Paso.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Back to West. Here's Olajuwon. Second chance shot. It's deflected.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
1:19 left in the second quarter. Pass to Bird. Ginobili outside. Here's Archibald, defended by West. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. And he can't bank that one in. Kobe goes in. Here's Thomas. And here's Kobe. Now, here is Olajuwon. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Olajuwon's got 6 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Bird. Releases from 15. Nice jump shot. Good. Bird's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas. Thomas goes in. Inside. Out left to the wing. Outside for Kobe. Five seconds left in the first half. The three from George. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Dallas leads by just 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Outside Baylor. Pass to Mikan. Here's Gilmore. Back to Baylor. Here's Mikan. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Kobe attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
El Paso shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Kobe. So he gets them both. Dallas leading by 3. They double him with West. West with the steal. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Baylor. And the dunk by Baylor.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's West. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Bryant. Pass to Olajuwon. Just 5 on the clock. El Paso needs to get the shot off here. It's good. Bird's got 6.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Here's Archibald. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Richmond with the steal. Fast break El Paso. A putback. Dallas leading by 3. Kicks it out to Baylor. And the dunk by Baylor.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Three-pointer, Bird.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game. Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Here is Richmond, following the score by Dallas. Fires from deep. And another miss by El Paso.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timeout called, El Paso. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. El Paso trails by 9. West outside. Pass to Olajuwon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
To the paint. Here's Mikan. Good in the assist to Kidd. Mikan's got the lead back up to 9 now for Dallas. Some nice ball movement here by El Paso. Here's Malone, and it's blocked. In the corner, George with it. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
And they'll keep possession. Here's West. Fast break, Dallas. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable. Oh!
So Dallas will get the first possession. Right side Baylor. And it's sent back by George.
Paul George, tremendous vertical. How fast does he get off his feet?
Porzingis. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Paul. Gilmore grabs the miss. Fast break Dallas. And here we go. Ginobili outside. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Miami. 4-point game. Pass to Jokic. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Gilmore. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Gilmore. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's George missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Archibald knocks down the three ball. Archibald's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The drive by Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Gilmore grabs the miss. Here's Dallas. They've outscored him 16 points to 2, not slowing down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Kidd, following the score by Miami. Shot on the wing, and Dallas again with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Miami trails by 16. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Blackman, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Bird with the bucket.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And Doncic is right there.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
50 seconds left to play here in the first. And the basket by Blackman.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
And it's George missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside for George. Another 3 for Dallas.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Doncic. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Paul George with the steal. Here's Paul. Here's Jokic. Bird with some nice D. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Dallas making a switch here. O'Neal hits them both. And so it's Dallas with it. Kicks it out to Baylor. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside, Walker. Miami with a new 14. Down low. Butler attacking. Missed it, even after all those chances.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Wow, very close to a potential and one. Butler converting through contact.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from three.
Archibald with the bucket. Archibald's got 7 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Shaq. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Archibald. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Shaq. Bryant, that's for 2. Lays it up off the glass.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And kid, here we go. Here's Mikan, and he banks in the layup. Mikan's got his second basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Ginobili on the wing. Another three for Dallas.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Doncic. Fires the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. .109 left to play here in the second quarter. Ginobili outside. Outside Baylor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And it's Miami's ball. Outside, Porzingis. Can they get it? Miami no good on that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Gilmore. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's Jokic missing. For Dallas, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The free throw drops for Kidd.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Miami. That's tipped. Baylor with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And George, here we go. That one drops for him.
Boy, not only can Paul George get off the dribble drive, but you see the strength to absorb the contact and finish. Nice.
Now here's Ginobili. 8 points for him. Pass to Archibald. They get it back. Here's Gilmore. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gilmore's got 8.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction. Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
To the middle. Here's Mikan. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Jokic. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Dallas making a switch here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the dunk by Mourning.
And that's why you always want the offense running through Tiny. He's a dual threat with his passing and scoring, and he's always going to make the right decision, like on that assist.
And so it's Dallas with it. After Luka Doncic's miss.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Doncic with it. Miami with the ball. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Takes the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, the catch and shoot is Kemba's game, right? He can play in pick and roll, or he can play off a teammate.
The 3 from George. Three-pointer. Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
For Dallas, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Miami now. The drive by Bryant. O'Neal. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. O'Neal's got 6.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Here's George. And here's Bird from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 6.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Walker. It's hauled in by George.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And the basket by Kidd.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
From deep, Walker. Good defense by Kidd. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. And he sinks the 2nd. Nine seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Jokic. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Here's Blackman. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Dallas running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Shots good by Gilmore.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Miami. Pass to George. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Porzingis comes with the double team. Here's Gilmore. Shoots over Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions? This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
The 3 from Porzingis. He's off on that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Bird outside. Lets it go from deep. They get it again.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
From the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
It's tipped. But they recover it. Paul outside. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You got to love the penetration by Paul George. He's really quick on his feet, and the defense cannot handle him right now.
And Miami making a change here. And George drops them both. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now, here's Doncic. Outside, Walker. Launches it. Miami no good on that time either. Ginobili outside. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Jokic. Miami no good on that time either.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Pass to Archibald. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Mikan sinks it from just inside the baseline. Mikan's got 9 points here in the second half.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Pass to Doncic. Now Jokic. 5 on the clock.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
Here's Ginobili. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. George, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Gilmore. Stolen by Walker. The 3 for Doncic. Gilmore grabs the miss. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the paint. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Doncic looking it over. Clock at 6. To end the cold streak. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just... So Dallas will get the first possession. Here's Mikan. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
The deep three from Smith. Gilmore grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Here's Smith. Another shot. Smith's good.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forward.
Pass to Gilmore. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Off target with his three. Lewis outside. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So Dallas will get the first possession. Here's Ginobili. It's stolen by Bryant.
Playing a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
And 2 free throws. Coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both good from the line that time. Now here is Smith. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Baylor.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Both free throws good for Bryant.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Rejected by Ingram.
A 7'3" wingspan. Ingram's reach makes him a defensive factor.
Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Ring shot on the way. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Here's Smith, following the score by Dallas. Ingram wide open, but they recover it.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Here's Smith to the inside. Yep, it counts. Smith has got his second bucket.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Pass to Archibald. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Smith on the wing. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Omaha, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the technical free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Thompson. Now off the inbound. And the layup is up and in. 7 points in the game.
This guy can play. Whatever they ask Thompson to do, he is more than willing. I mean, he knows how to create his own space to get a shot off near the rim. Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Now, here is Irving. Bryant with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Here's Smits. Lays it up off the glass. Smits has got 6 points.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Mikan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And really, nobody's had a bigger impact on the NBA than George Mikan. He continues to set the standard for post play. I mean, scoring, defending. Mike improves how an elite big man can change the game.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to O'Neal. That shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now, here is Morning. .125 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket by Blackman.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Back to Kidd. Pass to Mikan. Ingram with the steal. O'Neal inside. Kicks it out to Lillard. And here is O'Neal. Ingram trying to get open. No good from Shaq. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Outside for Kidd. Pass to Blackman. 5 to shoot. Here's Mikan. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Snatched up. The kick out to Irving. Here's Ingram. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Plenty of offense in this closely contested. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Omaha?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And it's off the back rim, no good.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here is Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Embiid. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Blackman, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Brandon Ingram. For Dallas, they have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Omaha making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Omaha trails by 3. Stolen away. Pass break, Dallas. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Smith's good.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
It's blocked. And here's Kobe from the arc. Offensive rebound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Dallas making a switch here. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Ginobili. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Dallas, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Omaha. Bryant in the post. It's rebounded by Dallas. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. Archibald can't hit. Thompson right side. Omaha moving the ball around. The shot by Bryant, no good.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Here's Ginobili. Outside Baylor. Second chance shot. Misses the layup.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy. He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ingram outside. 4 on the shot clock. Now O'Neal. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
For 3, Kobe. Ingram. And staying with the play, Ingram. Ingram's got his first points in this one.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
No good from Irving. Outside, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Manu Ginobili. And Dallas leads by 4.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
Got a piece of it.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Omaha trails by 4. And it's Smith penetrating. Shot from 12. Gilmore grabs the miss. Here's Dallas. Baylor. And Baylor throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Thompson. Back to Smith. To the wing right side. Here's Smits. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Ginobili gets a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Ginobili's got 5 now.
And that's why you always want the offense running through Tiny. He's a dual threat with his passing and scoring, and he's always going to make the right decision, like on that assist.
Here's Smits. 14 points for him. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. That one goes in. So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Archibald. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Over to the wing. Here's Howell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Down low. Here's Baylor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
Baylor, no good on the free throw. Pass to Hamilton. And the shot goes in.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
It's hauled in by Ginobili. Deflects the pass. Inside. Gilmore. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid's is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooting.
Dives for it. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Here's Lillard. From deep three-point range, drains it from beyond the arc.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
To the inside. Here's Howell. Here's Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Baylor. Ginobili, that's for two. And that one's on target from the wing. Here's Lillard. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot.
Clearly, Jimmy Butler is in the prime years of his career. And, you know, you get the feeling that no matter what he achieves, he's always going to be looking to get better.
And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Dallas. They trail by 1. Here's Kidd. Basket good.
Kidd doing a nice job snaking inside. I like that move. Terrific at maneuvering, eel-like, all the way to the rim.
Now here is Irving. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And Morning sends it back. Here we go, one-on-one. The shot by George, no good. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Larry Bird.
You know, Butler's a physical guy. I like his physicality. Somebody who doesn't back down at all. And because of that, he's excellent at getting to the line.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Blackman. It's George on the wing. And here is Morning, defended by Butler. And the dunk by Morning.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
1:06 left in the first quarter. Pass to Leonard. Siakam inside. Banked in off the glass.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Here's Leonard, defended by George. From 10 feet out, Siakam's shot is off.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side Irving. Taken away by Kidd. Fast break. Here we go. And the basket by Blackman.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Irving with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
George from deep three-point land. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Dallas leads by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
To the middle, and the dunk by Scola.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Back to Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Here's Mourning. That shot no good. Nice D from Porzingis. And even 3-on-3 break. And the dunk by Mourning.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Lillard. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Baylor throws it down.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with a strong move.
Back to Embiid. Gilmore grabs the miss. Pass to Baylor. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
That free throw good from Baylor.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Lillard attacking. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Ginobili outside. Here's Gilmore. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Gilmore's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas. Here's Howell. Shoots it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And that one's good by Baylor. Baylor's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Inside, George. And George with this stuff.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Baylor. .131 left in the first half of basketball.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Ginobili. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
And that's why you always want the offense running through Tiny. He's a dual threat with his passing and scoring, and he's always going to make the right decision, like on that assist.
Now Embiid. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And here comes the break. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Out to the right wing. Back to Kidd. .27 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here's George for 3. Drops in the tray. George has got 5 now.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
And that one's good, Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Stolen by George. And here's Leonard from 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Now, here's Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when Lillard sees an opening, he takes full advantage. Skilled at drawing contact.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Dallas leading by 7. Kicks it out to Ginobili. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Embiid inside. Over Ginobili. Embiid, no good.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
To the inside. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 13.
And you know, that goes to his versatility. Baylor with a number of scoring moves in his toolkit.
Lillard attacking. count the basket.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Down low. Pass to Archibald. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Hamilton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Hamilton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
To the left wing. Mikan's shot is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
That one goes in.
That's big boy strength, real big boy strength. Embiid is so good at fighting through whatever challenges the defenses present.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And timeout call by Ryan Saunders.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Basket counts. Scola's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Anthony. Porzingis trying to get free. Shot's good by Anthony. Now just a 3-point Dallas lead.
Great speed displayed by George on his way to the bucket. Devastating to the defense with those dunking skills of his.
Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Hamilton. Stolen by Bird. The tray buries the long-range jumper. And now it's an 8-point Dallas lead.
Yeah, we always talk about the great range Larry has on that jumper in the gym range. Case in point right there.
Here's Scola. Nifty move. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Scola's got 4 points this quarter. And Kidd, here we go. Here's Gilmore. And the layup's good off the glass. And Dallas leads by 8.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Back to Porzingis. Over Gilmore. They get it back. Tries again. And Scola with the layup. He's got 10.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
No good on the 3. Dallas leading by 6. Bird outside. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Both teams deciding to change it up. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
The 3 from George. Outside, George. And so it's Dallas. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Dallas leading by 6. Over to the left wing. Mikan. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
George, no good.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Siakam.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Archibald with the bucket. And Dallas leads by 7.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Lillard outside. In the corner, George with it. Here's Siakam. It doesn't go for him. Mourning with some nice D. And stolen by Siakam. And it's Leonard missing. Dallas leading by 7. Blackman. Pass to Archibald. Here's Mikan. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
To the middle. Here's Leonard. It's blocked. And he gets it back. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Ryan Saunders' huddle. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, the power and grace of Elgin Baylor, just too much to handle. This time he draws the foul.
And so Baylor nails both of them. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, that was terrific!
Good.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Dallas leading by 9. Here's Mourning. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Mikan. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
When he's close to the rim, the attitude that Embiid brings is, I'm dunking this thing.
Second shot opportunity. Mikan's shot is good. Mikan's got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Ginobili. Embiid with the steal. Inside. And stolen by Lillard. To the right side. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, such a fluid shooting motion from Embiid. I mean, most times you just assume that his jumper is dropping.
Gilmore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Lillard outside. To the middle. .103 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Hey, this big fella, Joel Embiid, you've got to guard him out at the three-point line. This guy has a nice stroke. You cannot sleep on him out there.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Here's Howell. And the layup falls.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
And there it is for him.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Howell. Drilled from 11 feet out. Lets it fly from 18. Off target. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under...
Lowry with the ball. Over in the corner, Allen. No good. the triple. And so here is Dallas. Here's Ginobili. Another shot. Pass to Gilmore. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, you can't allow Gilmore that kind of positioning. I mean, once he gets it, he's throwing it down every time.
Inside. Here's Ginobili. And Ginobili with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Perkins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Outside Baylor. His three-pointers off the mark. Allen surveying the D to the middle. It's intercepted. Down low. Ginobili. And Ginobili with the slam.
And that's why you always want the offense running through Tiny. He's a dual threat with his passing and scoring, and he's always going to make the right decision, like on that assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ginobili attacking. Paul George with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Lowry can't get it to go. Here's Baylor, and Baylor throws it down.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with the strong move.
To the inside. Here's Perkins. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Pass to Gilmore. Left side Baylor. Goes back up. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Here's Gilmore. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Ginobili misses. The deep 3 from George. The long distance 3 is Barrett. George has got 5.
And sometimes with George, it doesn't really matter where he's squaring up from. If he's in rhythm, even from distance, you've got to get a hand in his face or he'll drain it.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
To the paint. And stolen by Mourning. Three-pointer, Bird. Rebounded by Luis Scola.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
.103 left to play in the first quarter.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Kidd. Here's Mourning. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
And Thomas, here we go. And then Thomas with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Jason Kidd.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Dallas trails by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Thomas. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Paul George with the steal. Goes up. Blackman's shot is off. And so it's the home team, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Up top, Porzingis. Here's Howell. Pass to Russell. Porzingis with the ball. He's guarded by Mourning. Here's Scola. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Scola hits them both. Dallas trails by 9. It's Kidd with the drive. The baseline J. Pass to George. Dallas moving it around. Second chance shot. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Thomas. Scola trying to break free. Thomas, good. Thomas got 5 now.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Russell fires away from way outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Kidd. Pass to Mourning. Here's Blackman. And it's Russell with the rebound. On the wing, Bird. Dallas, no good that time either. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Dallas calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
A different look for Dallas. Dallas trails by 11. And Ginobili, here we go. Pass to Mikan. Over Perkins. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And Lowry gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
They get it back. Here's Archibald. A second chance effort. Shot clock at 5. And Baylor throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Takes the 13-footer. George, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Pass to Archibald. Here's Gilmore. And here is Ginobili. Here's Gilmore. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the home team has possession. Pass to Lanier. To the inside. They swipe it. And Ginobili, here we go. And the shot goes in. And it's 6 points for Ginobili.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside for George. .122 left here in the second. Dallas trails by 7. Here's Baylor. A three-pointer is right on target. Baylor's got 5 points in the quarter.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Lanier. Over in the corner, Allen. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Now Perkins from deep three-point range. Outside Lowry. Tries again. George trying to break free. And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got 7 points.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
George, that's a two-pointer. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
A different look for Dallas.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Out to the right wing. And the basket by Blackman.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And so it's the home team with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Gilmore. Over Russell. Shots good by Gilmore. Gilmore's got the first basket of the third quarter for Dallas.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Allen. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Here's Archibald. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Thomas. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the shot goes in.
And, you know, you look at Porzingis, he's got his shot on automatic. Not much wasted motion in that stroke.
Archibald lays it up off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Thomas goes in. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. And the basket by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 8.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Gilmore. Misses the baby hook. Dallas trails by 4. Inside. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And really, nobody's had a bigger impact on the NBA than George Mikan. He continues to set the standard for post play. I mean, scoring, defending. Mike improves how an elite big man can change the game.
Here's Bird. It's deflected. The deep three from George. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Mikan. It's hauled in by George. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Lowry's shot is good.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Here's Blackman. Outside for Kidd. On the wing, Bird. Lock at 6. Another three for Dallas.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Pass to Blackman. To the middle. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Right side, George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Mourning. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Mourning plays with such passion. I love it. A leader both on and off the floor. A very imposing center.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
.36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nobody near George. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Right there, I think you got to try and run George off his spot. I mean, he's a lights-out long-distance shooter and has great confidence.
Bird. That's tipped. Pass to Lanier. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Pistons. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Lanier. Down low. Here's Scola. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, you got to admire and appreciate the unselfishness. I mean, Kidd always looking up and looking out for his guys. I mean, excellent at finding the open man.
To the inside. Lanier. Up and in on the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Morning. Ginobili outside. Thomas with the block. Allen for the 3. Sinks the triple.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas making a switch here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Baylor. Here's Mikan. Offline with his 3. Pass to George. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
To the middle. Here's Lanier. Thomas trying to break loose. Lanier, that's good. Lanier's got 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Gilmore. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Ginobili, that's for 2. And it's Dallas with another.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And that one's good, George.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Baylor gets the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Lanier. It's rebounded by Dallas. Ginobili with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. That one good for 2.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
And it goes down 2 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 1:21 left in the 4th. .121 left in the 4th quarter. Shot on the wing.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
1:15 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. With Bird, the more the game tightens up, the more he relaxes and gets loose. And those competitive juices take over.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 3. George looking over the floor. Pass to Lanier. Kicks it out to Allen. 6 to shoot. Now George. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And because of Paul George's composure and even-keeled nature, his teammates have great trust in him in these situations.
Nails the triple.
Has anybody ever personified excellence in all areas of play the way that Larry Bird does? But more importantly, he's got that clutch G.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Offensive rebound. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. A bit.
Oh, I love how hard morning goes. I mean, this guy is coming at you. A defense.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Pass to Archibald. To take the lead. Here's Gilmore. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee. But who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
It's picked off. Releases. And it's off the back rim. No good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Baylor. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Allen for 3. No good on that one. Nice D from Ginobili. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ginobili's got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Howell.
Oh, my goodness! That was special. Boy, KP wanting to dish it when his guys are open. I love that team first attitude on display.
It's stolen by Allen. And here's George for 3. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Pass to Mikan. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Allen picks one up. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Here's Lowry. It's tipped.
Respect the reach of Gilmore because it's extensive. Makes blocking shots look really easy.
And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Outside, George. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Allen for 3. Baylor with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Ginobili with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows. Are going to pain them even more.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Ginobili looking around. From downtown, it's hauled in by Lanier.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Allen for 3. That one doesn't go.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Archibald. Baylor up top. Here's Gilmore. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Back to George. Baylor with the steal. It's Ginobili outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Now here's Giannis.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Some nice ball movement here by El Paso. Giannis, no good. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by El Paso on the other end.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Thomas. It's deflected.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Back to Giannis. Unloads from 9. El Paso grabs the miss. 10 points separating the teams. From deep, George. That one, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Baylor. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Baylor's got 7.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Inside. It's tipped. And he gets it back. A different look for Dallas. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to George. Back to Kidd. Outside, George. Blackman. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Dallas leading by 14. High post Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And just miss after miss right now. To the middle. And stolen by Thomas. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And George with the stuff.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Giannis throws it down.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Kid attacking. Morning. Over to the left wing. Blackman's shot is off. Outside Thomas. Richmond outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time.
And so it's Dallas. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Here's Morning. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Dallas leading by 10. Pass to Mourning. Lots of room. Good in the assist to Kidd. Mourning's got his second basket. And George, here we go. And here is Antetokounmpo. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Baylor. Connects from 3-point range. Baylor's got 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Throws it up high. And Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
Dallas moving the ball around. And stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Pass to Richmond. It's rebounded by Dallas.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
To the wing on the left. Mourning inside. He has 6. Clock at 6. To the inside. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Mikan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Mikan's got his first bucket in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Morning. It's rebounded by Mikan. Dallas leading by 11. Here's Baylor from outside off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Morning's shot is good.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Baylor, that's good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Fast break, Dallas. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Here's Smith. It's deflected. They retain possession. Fast break, Dallas. And the dunk by Baylor.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Scola. Out to Smith. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Archibald can't hit.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Pass to Gilmore. Baylor with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Baylor's got 12 now in this quarter.
And what's unique about Baylor, he can score from a variety of angles and really good off of either shoulder. Just great extension and body control.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for El Paso. Down by 15. And he makes that one. Thomas got the first field goal of the second half for El Paso.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Here's Richmond. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Back to Thomas. From deep. That shot misses. And it's Dallas the other way. Here's Baylor. Pass to Archibald. And stolen by Thomas. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Giannis has got 14.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Got a piece of it. Fast break, Dallas. Back to Baylor. Dallas moving the ball around. Archibald hits it from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far.
and he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Ginobili with the three. Another three for Dallas.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Richmond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That's good from Richmond. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas leading by 15. Here's George. And it's sent back by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
Pass to Blackman. Outside Kidd. 5 to shoot. Morning can't make it work. El Paso trails by 15. Down low. And Antetokounmpo inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
That one goes in.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Outside Thomas. Here's Richmond. Uses the glass to drop it in. Richmond's got 8 points.
And he is extremely offensive-minded here tonight. Richmond with the skill set to score on all 3 levels.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Pass to Bird. A second chance effort. The 3 from George. Good in the assist to Kidd. George has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And so here is Dallas. Outside, George. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 7.
Well, you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
Smith left side. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's George finishing it off.
This is how athletic Paul George is, an absolute monster around the rim.
Zingas high post. Over Morning. Here's Giannis. The shot, no good. Bird with some nice D. Nice shot by Porzingis.
See, you can tell Porzingis knows when he's in close, he's got the kind of size, touch, and length to make that look easy.
Here's Hamilton. Trains it from 9 feet away.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And so it's Dallas, finding a 15-point lead. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Dallas leading by 15. Here's Baylor. Score the basket, his 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
That's tipped. Here's Archibald. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis. Here's Archibald. Mikan's shot is good. And Dallas leads by 19.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Baylor. Pass to Mikan. Basket good.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And that's why you always want the offense running through Tiny. He's a dual threat with his passing and scoring, and he's always going to make the right decision, like on that assist.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And every year it seems to me Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Jefferson's shot is off. Dallas leading by 20. Baylor lays it up and banks it in. Baylor's got 8 points in the quarter.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up. I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling. It's a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Shoots from the baseline. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Baylor's got 10 points here in the second half. Back to Smith. Kick out to Giannis. Outside Jefferson. They need this. And it's Smith again missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
They grabbed their own miss.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
To the paint. Mikan, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for El Paso. Got that one up quick.
Well, you think historically Jefferson is the X factor. Reliable knocking down shots from any range.
Here's Baylor. And he gets it to go. Baylor's got 31 points.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Archibald. Kicks it out to Ginobili. 6 to shoot. Here's Gilmore. That shot, no good. El Paso goes the other way with it. Outside Jefferson. To the inside. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And here's Hamilton. And the miss. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow.